customers were explicitly giving us feedback that it's like, the value that we're trying to provide is important to customers, but didn't look the part, and it was confusing, and there was a lot of like non-standard stuff. We wanted to have a serious looking brand, have a serious looking product, not make it look like it was made in the 1990s, because apparently we looked like we were made in the 1990s before.
Hi there, I'm Irina, UX/UI designer at Cieden. For Foqal, we delivered a full redesign focused on usability and speed. We revamped the Kanban board for smoother workflows, restructured tickets for quick insights with cleaner layouts and better visibility into key data, enhanced bulk actions, added advanced filtering options to help users easily focus on the tasks that matter most, as well as sorting, grouping, and custom board views, allowing every user to shape their workspace and fit their unique needs.
What we were looking for was not just somebody that can make it look good, but somebody that can actually like understand our customers, right? And it wasn't like, you weren't the first ones that we talked to. You were probably like 4 or 5, but we talked to a bunch of other people afterwards, and we ended up coming back because you guys had a good combination of not just design, but also UX, right? I thought that I was going to have to be a lot more involved in the customer conversations and stuff. And actually I was kind of told like, no, we don't want you here. We want to do these conversations without any bias. And I think what's important for us is that like, we're small, so we need people that take initiative and own. So we don't have to like go in and say, okay, now you have to go talk to these customers and what did you learn and like do all this stuff. It was like all I had to do was provide a couple of customers. You all organized the conversations, recorded them, figured out what's important, came back to me with like this report of like, here's all of the stuff that we're proposing. Here's the design. So it wasn't like me pooling. It was a lot of like, okay, here's what you need to know. One of the things I like is that anything in the UI UX space, if I have anything, it started off with like, we just designed a single page to now we redesigned the entire product to now we're coming back and we're saying, hey, we have some templates, need this and this and this. And it's like, we can keep coming back, and the team is very quick to respond with initial response with a, hey, we can get it to you by this week or by whatever, and really pretty good on keeping up to that, to like what the promise is. When we're working on actual projects, they're getting on calls with us every week and just kind of going through what they've discovered, what they're designing, what they found. So, communication is great. We don't have customers telling us that there's question about the UI and UX. People tell us it looks great, especially the people that used the old interface before. They look at that and they look at this and they go, wow, it's a completely different thing. I can tell you that like customers look at it and they understand it and it looks more real.